everyone, I wanted to give you an overview of the Evaluating Web Resource assignment for this module. So the assignment write-up, which is found in the reading folder, should be on the screen in front of you now, where you can see more details and there are some links. I'd like to walk you a little bit through the assignment. First, I'd like to make sure you understand the purpose of the assignment, which is to make sure that as educators we are critically looking at the websites we use for our teacher resources as well as the websites that we might be directing students to. I'm sure you already know that everything you see on the internet is not necessarily true or good, and this is just a tool and an exercise to help you begin to look at these sites more critically to determine if there's something that we should be using as educators or not. So the very first site that is here for you to click on right here takes you to a site that looks like this, and this is a fillable PDF that you will fill in while evaluating a website that you would use as a teacher. So if you already have a website that you like to go to find teacher resources or lesson plans, use that site. That would be a great way to critically look at a site you're already familiar with. If you don't, all you need to do is find like a teacher lesson plan type site or a teacher resource site, and there are tons and tons of them, and just pick one of those. So how this form works is you click on the boxes and you can type right in them. These kind of boxes you would just click on. You answer each question as you go. So you can see here I typed my name, you type in the date, you type what kind of internet connection you had while evaluating the site, and then what web browser you're using. Again, you're just going to answer all the questions. You'll put the web address of the site you're evaluating as well as the name of it. Then there's all these questions here that they're asking you to try to figure out about the site. So when doing that, you would just click on the box and then you could make like an X in the box, and that would indicate your answer. Now, once you fill this form out, what you next want to do is to save it. So there are several ways that you could save the form. The way I typically do it, I'm going to show you first, which is I come over here to print. But then here, a lot of times the destination will be a printer. But you can change here from the printer to PDF. So I just have it so that it's going to save as a PDF. And then you click Save, and you want to pick where it is going to go. So I have a folder for this class, so I'm going to put it there. You're going to change the name maybe to your last name, which would be nice. I will do that as well. Click Save, and now to save. So one of the things that happens sometimes that students worry about is that their answers are not recorded on there. So I do want to show you how, again, when I open that, you'll see it is saved with the things that I wrote in and marked as part of the save. So that's one way that you could save it. I will highlight, just in case for some reason that doesn't work for you, I will highlight another way, and that is that you can download it and then save it. So you can click this download button and it'll ask where we want to download it. So I'm going to do the save place and click save, and they've downloaded it. So sometimes those downloads, depending on how they're set up, can be tricky. This one is very clean and it worked very well for me, and so that would be a fine thing to do, is to just download it like that as well. And I'm going to show you just so you can understand and see that the materials are saved, or the answers are saved in there as well. So again, EDU 271. I open this PDF. This time you'll see that it is not filled in. So again, you would want to then save it first. I'm just going to write Chrome here and fill in another box or two so we could see that. Okay, so now it was saved, so I'm going to now do a save. Leave it as that same thing. Do I want to replace it? Yes. And now I'm going to exit out so we don't get any confusion. You can see it saved it. So for that particular one, if you're going to use that technique, you want to save it, fill it out, and then save it again. So that is how you would utilize that. Now that's not the end of the assignment though, so let's go back to visiting the assignment. So you're going to fill out that teacher site, or fill out the form on a teacher site. Next you're going to review the host site that that form came off of, and you can find that by clicking here. When you click there, you go to this site right here, and it's critical evaluation. And what I'm asking you to do for this part of the assignment is to review some of the resources on critically evaluating technology and websites. And so you'll see that I'm asking you to choose one of the critical evaluation surveys to preview, other than the one we just used, and one of the critical evaluation information and lesson plans. When we jump back here to the site again, here are those critical evaluation surveys, and here are the critical evaluation information and lesson plans. So you're going to choose one of these and one of these, and you're going to preview them. Now preview means you're going to open them, look through them, pay attention to them, but you're not going to necessarily complete them. You're just going to preview them. Then create a Microsoft Word document. You'll write a paragraph addressing each resource you previewed. So you're going to write one from the critical evaluation surveys, and you're going to write one paragraph on the critical evaluation information and lesson plans. Please be sure to discuss any unanswered questions from the Tech Tools and Tips box on 106. So you're going to just tell me a summary of what was in what you previewed on that resource. But you're going to make sure that if you found that resource to be lacking in some way based on the information our textbook gives us in the Tech Tools box on page 106, you're going to make sure you address that. Or if that resource actually covers everything from page 106, then you can say that. Just make sure that that's really the case. Then you're going to put both documents, the saved PDF filled out, and this Microsoft Word document into the assignment part of Moodle. So you get 20 points for the completed PDF. You get 15 points per paragraph for the resource you previewed, for a total of 30 points. The 30 plus the 20 is 50. So that would be how the points are broken down for the assignment. So good luck, and don't hesitate to reach out if you have any questions.